What's going on, YouTubers, Mopar people? This is Mopar Man 1978. This instrument cluster is from out of my buddy's General Lee. He wants me to get it cleaned up, get it back to working condition. Some of the stuff somewhat works, some of the stuff doesn't work. I'm going to modify this like I did in the dash cluster of my truck and my Dart. Starting with this, get everything cleaned up in here really good and dry. And then what I do is, because we're going to be putting a LED light strip in here. Let's see here. I buy a roll of this stuff right here, 3M HVAC tape with none of the designs or any patterns on it. It's just plain old HVAC tape. And then what I do is I measure and cut strips out, and the strips will actually go through all the way around on these flat spots, curved spots, and square spots around anything that the light reflects off of. Then that way, when LED lights come on, whether they be red or green or blue or just solid colors, clear across or on the top. One thing I found out, you don't want to put 2 strips of LED lights because those are too big unless you've got a real big instrument cluster. All the light reflects off this HVAC tape, and you want to use a microfiber cloth or something that's not going to rub a dull spot into this aluminum, so it keeps it shiny and reflective anyway. You see the gauges here, some of them kind of faded. I gotta go online and see if they make decals to put back in place of the faded gauges on the faces of the gauges. This one here, let's see here. As you can tell, let's see if it'll. The alternator gauge was really rusted up, and it had short-circuited and started to melt the alternator wires behind the instrument cluster. So luckily it didn't catch fire or melt too bad. So I got to do some wiring, clean up, and then I found one of these online, pretty reasonable, the new alternator gauge, factory replacement one. I'm going to clean this all up, clean these lenses up, and get them all polished so they're nice and clear. This one you can tell is pretty sun faded or whatever. Gonna see if they offer a decal kit for this too. If not, I'll just have to take the needle off here and take a piece of trace paper and trace where each miles per hour it is all the way around here. You can just barely see on the other side all the way up to 150, but I'll do that, and then I'll go to the hobby shop and get some sheets of letter or number transfers where you just rub across the top of the number that's on the back side of a plastic sheet, and it transfers the numbers onto the surface that you want to put a number or letter or whatever on. I'll do that. I already cleaned up the circuit board contacts. Another good idea is I put all the little odds and ends stuff that can get lost inside a Ziploc bag. If anybody knows where I can get one more of these B-body instrument cluster twist-in light caps, let me know if somebody's got one laying around extra. I just need one. The other one was missing. Don't know where it went to. It was long gone before I took this out of the dash. Anyway, let's see what else. Oh, it came with a tick-tock clock, not a tick-tock tack. I just went and tested this off of the 12-volt battery of my truck. It wanted to work, but then it got stuck. So I got to take this backing plate off or whatever and get in there and put some 3-in-1 oil on the gears and any of the joints or hinges or whatever where anything rotates and causes friction, and see if I can't get this clock back to working. But this might have to be replaced too. This is the dimmer switch, or the yeah, I think it's the dome light and dimmer, whatever, for on the dash. Here's the yeah, okay, yeah, it's for the yeah, panel dome. That's what it is right there, that one. Lights, I'll get this one all cleaned up too and redone. But anyway, stay tuned for this is going to be a few parts on doing this, me getting it slowly in levels prepped to the finished product. I'll see if he wants to do solid blue like I did in my truck and in my Dart, or if he wants to do white, or if he wants to do red or green, or whatever color he wants. It's probably best to stick with the white or the blue, because white is okay, but at night especially, they found out blue is the easiest light on the eyes at night, so I might do that. But I just get the LED light strips from like O'Reilly's or Walmart. It comes in a pack of 2 real long strips, and then you just cut off the ends, that there's a line on each section where it says to cut. And after I get this all cleaned and I get my HVAC tape laid down and I put the gauges in there, I'll figure out where I want to run the LED strips. I might run one and curve it around, and wherever it stops, and then it has the 2 wires that come off, and I might run another one that runs back through here. But I connect the 2 wires, and then I usually run the wires down to the fuse for the headlights that pop on. Only when the headlights come on, the dash lights will come on. But anyway, stick around, and for part 2, we'll go from there later.